I'm live on the tube now. I was trying to see if I can get it to do multiple things at the same time. This is an old phone. It's an old phone. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's see if it looks different on YouTube. Yeah, it does. See, this is what I was saying. Like, see how it's got the full screen thing happening?
Welcome to the vortex track. The gas pedal to the right and the brake pedal to the left.
But that's what I'm saying. So I changed the platform. We use the same exact phone. So the platform itself is the issue. Alright, well that sucks.
Have fun and remember,
Let's see what we got here. Shouts to, oh, Purple Groovy done jumped on here. But I can't even see the chat. That's not even cool, man. I can't see it on here. It's not fair. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's way down here. Alright, well. You sending gifts and stuff now? No, we're just hanging out anyway. I'm trying to see if I can do streaming from my mobile devices, but it's not fun like the studio joint. You know, I can't do the screen sharing. I'd have to bring a whole laptop out here. The only thing I got is good audio. I got a good microphone, but that's it. Hanging out with the kids. I'm definitely feeling like the old guy out here though right now. Yeah, I'm the old guy. Yeah, I'm trying to get it together out here in the public with this thing and it don't work. So I don't know. Like I said, it's hard to do this. I don't see how people do it. I'm trying to figure out how people do it. Like how do you got to walk around with the glasses? Because if not, you're just holding the phone the whole time. You look weird. You know what I'm saying? You look weird. It's much simpler. What'd you say? Well, no, I mean, either way, you still gotta hold something. But like I said, right now, I'm sure I'm getting good audio because I got an external microphone. It probably sounds great. You know, yeah, I probably sound like I'm in your face. Purple Ruby, how do I sound? Do I sound good? She's in the thing over there. So, this is a test of the emergency podcast system. If this were a real emergency, the tone that you just heard would have been followed with me talking about some goofy shit that I saw. Okay. I mean, this is a microphone test. We got a new microphone situation here for our external podcast or whatever. So I got to make sure audio is right. That's, if nothing else, the audio got to be right. Even though this picture is, I don't like portrait. I never did. It feels lazy. It feels like you can't see what I see. You can't be where I'm at, which is the whole point of an IRL stream in the first place, is for the people to be where you at. And you can't see nothing. I can see a lot. So if you're looking at this, like when I'm looking at it, it looks boring. Like, where's he sitting? Doing nothing. But there's like 1,000 people standing around.
That's only what happened.
Which they may not do. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm supposed to hold the phone the whole time like this. I'm supposed to literally walk around with a phone in my face. Like, I don't have nothing better to do with my life.
Somebody named Jamel, that man said it's the end of the world.
What's up, Jamel? I see you stopped in for a second. You know how Jamel is. He always comes in with some fire and brimstone and just drops it on you and then passes through. Shouts to you anyway, bro. If you're still there, great. If not, also great. Jamel is intense, man. He's intense. But he means well. That's why his name is Jamel. It rhymes with well. He means well. Next time you come in here, though, don't just be dropping comments, share the live. Let somebody else who might not want to bring fire and brimstone into the chat immediately. You know, like, give them an opportunity to find out. So.
Ride safely and have a great race. Thank you.
This is a busy interface, man. That's a busy interface. I'm trying to hang out and enjoy the sights. Yeah. Yeah. It's a busy, I'm seeing it now. It's late. See, this is the old niggas with technology. We don't know how to use this yet. I'll figure out a way to not have to hold the phone. This is my problem. I use my hands a lot. I don't like holding the phone. I feel weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel weird. When I'm watching the IRL streams of other people, and I just imagine that camera guy standing 2 feet in front of them, just watching them the whole time, it just feels weird. The whole thing seems weird. Yeah, but he's got a harness on. Some of them got these huge cameras sticking out their chest, just looking like it broke. It broke. So I don't know. I'm trying it. I don't know. The people, because they don't want to see me anyway. They want to see where you at. They want to see what you're doing. And since I'm not bothering anybody, it's going to be a tough stream to watch. If I was out here calling people slur words, what's up, you dickers? And like if I went out there doing some Chud the Builder shit, they'd watch it. He's like, he wild. He is so wild. He's so profound going out there exercising his First Amendment rights. That's all I'm saying. I don't have to be nice on the internet because the internet doesn't want me to be. So I choose to be nice. They want us to be mean on the internet.
That white castle, night castle. Why?
Nah, Bernie, I'm literally holding this thing, and that's why I'm bothered by this. I'm old school. I'm OG-ish area of age, so I'm not used to just holding the phone in front of me for anything other than a 2-second conversation while I'm in the store to ask my wife which brand of something she's looking for. So this is weird for me. I feel weird. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like I feel like I'm breaking HIPAA laws out here or something. Out in Kissimmee, hanging out in Kissimmee, you know, enjoying the Kissimmee Old Town sights over here. Yeah, out in the town. Shouts to Ascending stopping in. I appreciate y'all just popping in. I was literally just trying to test the microphone out tonight. And since folks joined in, I have to, you know, give them a couple seconds. I'm out here with the fam. I'm not going to show you the fam because I don't trust everybody. You know what I'm saying? The internet crazy. I ain't going to show them the whole fam like that. Just know I'm here with the wife, got my kids out here. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all cool, but some of y'all not. That's the truth of the matter. Some of them cool, but the rest of them, I see y'all on the nightly news, and they be like, I knew he was right next door. He was such a nice guy. He never did anything wrong. Yeah, until he did. So, shouts to all of y'all. We're out there in the Kissimmee area, Florida. For those who don't know, we're Central Floridian transplants from up north. So this is real life. for anybody that doesn't know about our location. That's why I get so many Florida clips, because I'm in the area. And when I look at the news, I'm like, yo, this is wow. You can't make this up. Let me tell y'all what. Before I run out of battery and microphone, right? I gotta tell you what happened today. We walked into the crime scene of somebody else that we know. Like, not know personally.
I know, I'm trying to see.
Yeah, not somebody we know personally, like at the house. Can you take a picture for us?
Thank you.
No problem, no problem. We over here testing out stuff too. We taking photos and all that stuff. But no, we walked into a store earlier today that it got broken into, right? As we come in the store, the people are talking, and they mentioned the name of who the person was that broke into the store, that they knew. They knew the person, had him on camera and everything. Turned out it was somebody we actually knew. I was like, oh, I know that guy. The officer was like, you know him? I was like, well, I don't know him, though. You know what I'm saying? I know of him. I've seen him in the area, but it's been a minute, right? I backed off of that so fast. But it's just weird when you think about how small the world is, yo. You can walk into a person you know's crime scene. Now, I ain't gonna snitch on him. I don't know where he live at, but I'm just saying, we live in an interesting life. We don't know what somebody else is going through. He woke up that morning, chose violence, and started kicking in doors and trying to break in and steal stuff. Meanwhile, we were just going shopping. Yo. Oh yeah, make sure y'all follow on the Kick side, because I started on Kick tonight, but I was having some issues because I don't like the perspective on mobile. It bothered me. And so now I'm on YouTube for a second. So I got to keep the language to a minimum, not put no children on the camera, not talk about PDF people or overreactors, okay? The ones that are acting like they got ovaries, you know what I'm talking about. I can't talk about that group either. So what is there to talk about other than just being out on the nightlife? Go touch some grass. What made us move to Florida from up north? Weather. I don't like snow anymore, and it's literally it's like I'm a big guy, and I've been a big guy since I was, let's say, 13 years old. So every winter time, I'm expected to shovel not only my snow, somebody else's snow, the neighbor's snow, everybody who needs help snow. I didn't have to do that during the hurricane. I got to call the utility authority, and they came and cleaned up the trees and all of that, right? So after all of them years, I just wanted to go to greener pastures. You know, we wanted to make some movements. And when you have the ability to work and do things online, you can kind of go wherever you want to. And since I had never lived in Florida, I only ever lived up north, New York, Baltimore. Okay, I don't know what that even means. I'm not sure what I smell like Cardi B means. Now, it could be an insult if we're talking about Cardi B's butt implants, because those are known to smell. But she probably wears perfume up top, which may smell good. So maybe I look like I smell like roses and botanicals and shit. But roses really smell like poo-poo though, right? Andre 3000 did educate us. That's right. So I don't know how to take that. Whoever put that in there, appreciate you though for stopping through the live. I don't know, I've never seen them before, but I appreciate the subscribe. Most of our lives are subscribe only. This one I don't think it is. I don't think I turned any of that on. Did the kids get to the roller coaster, I mean the go-karts yet?
The gas pedal on your right, and the brake pedal to your left. There's absolutely no bumping.
They still got to come back up this way?
When you see the red light, please come into the pit.
Man, patience is a virtue, I'm gonna tell you that. When you a kid, right, you wait in the line for like a roller coaster, and the roller coaster line take you 45 minutes to an hour to go on a ride for maybe 3 minutes if you're lucky. It takes a different level of patience, and kids have that. Me personally, I don't want to wait in line that long to do something that short, unless I'm waiting on my kids, like with my kids. But for me personally, by myself, I won't do it. Can you hear it? Oh, okay, just making sure it's okay. Yeah, I mean, we got people popping in and out, but it's not a serious stream. So, let's see, can I change the camera? Oh, I can change the camera. No, I can't change the camera. Oh, yeah, you can. All right, so I'm going to change the camera and just talk to the people. They can watch the people walk by if you want to see Kissimmee Old Town go-kart spot over here. What does this have? 30 frames per second? I guess it's all right.
Ride safely and have a great day. Thank you.
Hey, Purple Groovy, if you're still in there, make sure that you follow on the kick side too, because once I figure this mobile thing out, I can do it over there. Because I can go to car shows and stuff, and I go to like events like that, there's a lot of music in the background, and YouTube just ain't having it. So I want to go do some IRL streams to show the things that I'm interested in, because there's more to life than just purging bullshit. I like to see good stuff too. So I literally wanted to go out of the house, but I don't have good cameras like the ones I have in the house. I don't have good mics. So I decided to invest in said mics. Actually, it was a gift from a friend. Shouts to Bravo. And now I want to go out with it and say, look, this is what's happening outside. It's not crime, it's people doing things and enjoying their lives and not being out here on that goofy shit. Now, eventually, I'm going to run into some goofy shit by being in the public, because the public is where goofy shit happens. But yeah, it reminds, you know, this is a standard. This reminds me of the boardwalk in Ocean City. It reminds me of what is it, Coney Island a little bit. Like it's that, you know, it's a nice spot. It's expensive as shit. You want to get on the go-karts, you got to spend $25 to go 2 laps. It's that, but the kids like it. I don't even think they can see. Can I zoom in? You can't even zoom in. Oh yeah, you can. All right, let's see. We got the go-karts going in the back over there. Yeah, it is a lot like City Walk, but you see they got the Old Town sign with the O and the L out. Like, tell me you're in Old Town without telling me you're in Old Town. Just D-Town. We're in D-Town, y'all, not Old Town. This is D-Town. I don't like this. I need like a remote for this, where I can zoom in and zoom out. I gotta use both my hands. This is annoying as shit. Shouts to Ascending. It's a cool go-kart track. It's not fast enough for me. I like the Andretti spot. You know, the Andretti spot in Orlando Karts is nice over in Orlando. I like that spot. I like something that if I crash, it hurts bad. Now, granted, this thing it's elevated. It goes up in the air, you're in the air. So if you go off the side, oh, you're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel that. You go off the side, you will end up on camera, but you're gonna feel it. So, I'm a go-kart fan. I don't like these go-karts. They're too slow for me. D-Town, baby. We in D-Town, baby. I guess that's what we're gonna call this from now on. Instead of calling it Old Town, we're gonna call it. No, I don't. I'm gonna tell you right now. These go-karts on this side are for people that don't have licenses and shouldn't. The ones over at Andretti, you kind of got to know what you're doing, or you will hurt yourself. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm over here testing a microphone. The camera sucks, too much glare. I'm not happy. This is what happens. But they said just post the content and get on the line. And it actually doesn't look that bad, but the lights are horrible. I can't fix that. No, not at all. Not at all. I can't fix that. That's horrible. And see, the problem with keeping the camera like this is some of these people will look on camera like they're older than they are. wearing what they wear, and I don't want to put nobody's child on camera looking inappropriate. They'll think I'm the priest. Like, I'm not even looking over there. My camera, I'm not looking over there. So if they see something pass by, they're going to be like, oh, he was looking at that little girl. And I wasn't. I'm just sitting here in the public, letting y'all see that the public is not all wild and crazy. We got all types of people out here too. Old people, young people, black people, white people, people in wheelchairs. We got people in strollers, people with strollers. So we got kids, you got adults, and they're all intermingling and there's no problem. That means that there's no bullshit currently here. So like our job is kind of done right now. We came and made sure it wasn't no bullshit. If there was, we'd have to deal with it. Actually, we would just leave. I ain't that dude. I ain't that dude. I'm getting out of here. I'll tell you about it when I get home what happened. I want to go out and be like, hey, stop that over there. Like, you guys good? Yeah, we came here specifically so they could get on this long-ass go-kart thing. 15 hours waiting here. Yeah, see, this thing sucks. You can't even hit the thing properly. And look at it. Oh, Ascending sent a $20 super chat over there. Shouts to Ascending for the super chat. Appreciate you always coming in and supporting too. I do appreciate that. I don't know who, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who Ascending is, but the name is Ascending. And I like the ascension because that means things are looking up. Things are looking up. And Ascending has an ascending amount of super chats. So shouts to Ascending for always supporting the content, no matter what we do, no matter what we're doing out here. So got Z-Baby out here. You on the camera, dear. I know you hate to be on camera because I look so horrible and you look so amazing. I make it look bad when I do that. You're gonna see yourself. Yeah, the cat's out the bag. We'll let them see the folks here. That's the folks. That's people. But like I said, man, I'm actually enjoying myself in the public because if you watch news and TV too much, you would literally believe that you can't go outside. That everywhere you go, some crazy black people gonna wild out, or the police are gonna wild out and start shooting somebody. Or a bunch of people are going to start fighting and you get caught in a mob or a team takeover. Oh, speaking of the team takeover. They found out that the shit was being organized online by law enforcement business. Parks and Resources. Yep. So they're organizing these like teen events, but too many people show up and people be wilding out. And then they ask the question, who organized it? And the organizers don't step up and say nothing, but the truth is, it's an organized event by Department of Parks and Recreation. And they've been making it seem like it's just a bunch of wild-ass teens on Instagram going crazy. No, it's literally, it starts like, hey, everybody come out, and then it gets big, and then they blame it all on the kids. So, I was wondering about that. Because I'm serious, man. I am seeing such a variety of folks here. I almost forget that I live amongst these people. Because where I live at, it's like really one-sided. But we'll call it two-sided. There's some Latinos and some Caucasians over there. I'm definitely a minority in the area. But everybody's nice. That's my whole point. It's possible to live with your neighbors. Like, it's possible to have a neighborhood where people aren't feuding with each other. And this place, now, you know what? I'm not going to say Old Town, you never have no problems, but they don't have a lot of problems. They had something happen about a year ago. Some kid was wilding out, probably started shooting somebody. But you know what? If you put enough people in a spot, somebody's bound to wild out. Because anytime there's a night when nobody has that happen, it's a good night. There's a lot more good nights down here than bad ones. I'll say that.
Welcome racers. For your safety, please listen to the
Well, we should be. We're going to be good tonight, though. So anybody that you have, if you have a moment, go over to the kick and just follow on the kick side, so that when I do the next IRL stream, I can do it on kick, because I know there's going to be music in the background. The only reason why I fired this up is because there's no music in it. So. And YouTube is not, they are not playing when it comes to what they allow on a live stream. So I already know better. I'm not going to even waste my time putting something up if I hear industry music playing in the background from cars at a car show or from that event. Because then nobody will see it. So, did they get to the damn thing yet? I'm trying to at least try to get a picture or something. He's sitting down again? Okay. Let me flip the camera. I'll let them see the walk. Y'all can watch the walk. Y'all can watch the walk. I know they're tired of looking at me.
For your safety, please listen to the following rules.
Purple Ruby said that hanging out with us made her rich. Says she's cash poor but rich in knowledge and good feelings, and has been mandated to go out into the world and purge the bullshit that you see. That's all we ask for. Because with each one person that goes out into the world to purge the bullshit, you might reach one person that takes that bullshit purging to another person. Yeah, man. Yeah. So everybody is doing their thing. I'm trying to give y'all a view better than looking at me, but they can still hear me because I got the mic on, so it should be clear. I like to give people at least, if they're going to take their minutes and their time to put their eyes on the content that I'm putting up, I want to give them at least a decent sound and something to look at. You know, some people go live just in the car, in the dark with no light. And shouts to the content creators that can make money sitting in their car with their phone in their hands. Shouts to them. But I personally, I feel like that would be giving me imposter syndrome. Like, you know, if I got famous off of that, I'd feel like, yeah, I don't deserve that. I'm sitting in my car. Yeah, make sure y'all download Kick and go to kick.com/purge the BS, so that every other IRL that I do, like I'm planning on at least maybe not this weekend, but within the next week, I'll be in some events where there's music, and I want people to be able to be fed the content properly. So I'll probably start on YouTube and bring everybody over there just to see, you know, who wants to come and actually hang out. Because I see that people are hanging out, and I appreciate that. There's only a few of y'all. It's only a few of y'all, but I do appreciate it. And assuming you ain't got to be rich, I appreciate that the $20, $2, $5, we all appreciate it. You can buy me a coffee, you know. And YouTube don't pay that money right out. I won't see that for a few months. Yeah, 15, 30, 35, 45, 45, 47. Y'all ain't right. I gotta keep the camera up because I feel wrong if I show the ground. There's nothing to see there. There's nothing to see there. Nothing to see there at all. On the ground. The real view is at the eye level. Shouts to anybody that's all the Central Florida people, anybody that's in Florida, visitors, tourists, you know, actual residents, animals, alligators. Oh, speaking of the animals, this is for the folks on YouTube that are watching. Apparently leprosy is back in Florida. Yeah, leprosy is back in Florida and the armadillos are carrying it. This is a real story. I am not making this shit up. The armadillos are carrying leprosy. That's the officer? Hold on a second. I believe we have an officer. Let me see him. Can I see him? Oh, that's the officer. He looks like he is fit for duty, huh? And when I say duty, I mean doo-doo. He is fit for doo-doo. Yeah, he's over here trying to get a lemonade crush. Let me get some lemonade crush right there. Put some extra lemon in there. Oh my goodness. He looked like he's trying to sneak something. Like, look, I know I done had 4 of these. Uh-oh, caught. The chief got caught. They called him up. This guy is definitely not, he hasn't gone through the PT testing ever. Never happened. He is just supposed to call somebody. He's definitely not supposed to engage with anybody. Jeez. Shouts to my man Haze, Big Body Inc. in the chat real quick, man. Shouts to my up north family. The ones that see it. Have you one of them? You one of them that see it. We see the bullshit. We see it. We've been seeing it for a while, but now we so old, it's like, what you gonna tell me? I can say what I want. You tell me something, it's like telling your grandfather something. Your grandfather has the right to smack you in the face when you do that. So apologize if I do. I got grandkids, so I'm gonna respond like a grandfather. So, and I don't, I'm not saying smack all your grandkids. I'm just saying if it deserves smack is delivered, I'm not mad about it. I believe that you shouldn't smack your kids in the face. We'll find other ways to prove your point. Don't hurt them, but let them know you were there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, have one of the real ones, man. And I appreciate everybody that be tuning into my show. I'm just chilling in regular time right now. I don't have no special topic. This is that IRL thing that everybody keeps going crazy over. I don't see what the big deal is. I don't like having to hold the camera the whole time. So I see why they hire people to do it. It's annoying to do that. But then I would have to know my camera person. Because if I don't really know you like that, I'm going to start to feel uncomfortable with you following me around, even if I hired you to do it. I'm like, you know what, I don't like you that close. Why don't you back up a little bit? Yeah, why you got to be that close? Like, don't you have a zoom? You can stand over there. Go stand over there and zoom in on me from over there. That's better. I guess the real question now is, how far does this microphone go from this input? Like if I set the phone way over there, would I be able to still talk like this and be heard the same way? I don't know. I'm afraid to sit my phone down around here. Okay, I ain't stupid. Just saying. What's Ethereum? What is that? Heard of Ethereum? Sounds like a crypto coin. Is that that's Ethereum. Are they still waiting on this thing? No, I think they're going on now. No, they're not. Never mind. See, here's the funny part. All the kids have the same hair down here. So you start mixing up kids. Like, is that mine? That's not mine. Is that mine? They either got the same hairstyle or they got the same, like, scullium. She's in the front over there. So Ethereum is like a furry. All right. I don't know. Am I supposed to? Am I reminding you of something furry? Pause. If that's the answer. If the answer is yes. Well, Ethereum. The question was, ever heard of Ethereum? It's a furry. A furry is one of them big ass costumes. You know, the sexually deviant like to put on so they can act like cartoon characters having sex with each other. It's a weird thing. People do it. I don't like it because I'm trying to figure out how do I get to you if I'm in a costume. Is there like a trap door that we open our doors at the same time? Yeah, I don't understand the concept. So now we got to take ourselves out of these big ass costumes. I'm Grimace, you Big Bird or whatever you are. Yeah, that's crazy. And you sweat a lot. You probably smell like underarms and butt crack. Yeah, y'all can keep that fetish. I'm good. I'm good. Y'all can have it though. Enjoy. But yeah, I'm not into the furry anything. I don't like furry anything. I don't like furry women. I don't like furry nothing. I don't even like really furry dogs. They shed everywhere. They're dirty as hell. So.
I got some furry.
𝚄𝚁𝚶 was trying to say, not my question. I'm trying to back out of that. Like, yeah, I didn't ask you that because that was a little creepy. Have you ever heard of Etharian Clarice? Have you ever heard of Etharian? You remind me of Etharian. Furry. I hit you with the side of father. Yeah, they better. Like I said, I don't get it, so that's why I don't do it. I'm not going to end up in this situation and be confused. Yeah, what are you supposed to do with that? I also don't understand why people get like a full body leather cover with the zipper over the face. Like, what are we doing here? I got to take you out of all of that. It's got buckles. You know, it's got buckles on it. It's got 18 buckles on the hips alone. You're playing hard to get. So let me take the. I'm gonna take the people back to the view. I know they get tired of looking at me. What'd you say? Well, of course they're not happy in there. Everybody else is in here having fun. The people in the lemonade stands and stuff, they're not happy. I used to work at a bowling alley years ago in an ice skating rink. And I was at the snack bar. I always had an attitude because everybody else was having a good time. Everybody else was smiling. They were drunk. They were enjoying themselves. Meanwhile, I had to deal with the cheapest pizza and everybody complaining that it tasted like shit. That was, no, those were the days. Those were the days. Did they finally get on it? I've been waiting for my kids to get on this damn go-kart thing for like 45 minutes to go one time. Do you see them? I don't see them. Oh, they on there now? Oh, they're next. Better be next. My patience is worn. And you know what? Sitting by here, we smell like gas now. We're gonna smell like gas from the go-karts. You know, that guy's having a lot of fun at his job. This dude right here, he's enjoying it. He's the guy that actually will be here in 10 years. He'll be the manager. He'll have a whole success story and a commercial about how wonderful Fun Spot was to him in his life. Shouts to that guy. Look at him. Look at him. He's enjoying himself at work. If you love what you do, it's not work. And he seems to actually enjoy what he's doing. So, until he crashes. Once he crashes, he's gonna mess it up. He's gonna get fired. Oh, he's running now. He's running. Why is he running? Oh, he looked like he forgot something. I don't know what to say here, but it looked like he forgot something. All right, I have seen 𝚄𝚁𝚶 put a message in the chat talking about look up yiffing and said that I would be disturbed by it. So I'm gonna need to use an incognito browser window for that shit. Cause Google, the second you look up something goofy, all the go-karts just shut off. Look at this. Look at this. All the go-karts just shut off. Like, and one stuck on the hill. There's one stuck on the hill over there. That must have been what he was running for. He must have been running to do something. Oh, there was an accident. It was a red flag. That's what it was. Okay. They're trying to be safe. I was about to be upset. Like, I spent my money. You can't spend your money on that. And they stopped the go-kart. I was going to get mad, and I'm not. They were doing it so that nobody came and ran into the people that had the accident. Okay. All right.
Wait, are you not on Kick?
I'm not on Kick right this moment. I had to go back to YouTube because Kick was only showing me in that little ass profile. And that was annoying as shit. I got to figure that out. Maybe that was a ratio issue. Resolution. I don't know if y'all know, anybody who's in the chat, if y'all have seen Kick Lives on vertical, if there's a way to make it full screen, I didn't find it. So I missed something on that. Then I go to YouTube, it looks fine. YouTube, everything's fine. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is just fine. But the second I go somewhere with music, I definitely can't be on the tube. They'll demonetize the whole thing. For like sending in that super chat, if they demonetize the stream at the end, I lose that super chat. They take all of that. They take everything you made off of. That's why I hate doing that. I spend 2 hours on the thing. You know, you spend 2 hours on the live, and then somebody is nice enough to give you 20 bucks here and there, and they take it. They just snatch that shit and say, our advertisers didn't like what you did. So, you said they're next, right? I'll step up to it once they're on there and let the people see the up close and personal go-kart situation at Old Town Kissimmee. You know? Oh man, my battery getting ready to die too. That was the other part I hadn't quite figured out, was how to keep this battery alive. I need like a wireless charger and shit. Well, they might give them an extra lap after they stopped it. They let it keep going. Oh, this person's stuck on the hill. They about to get torn up. See, this is what happens when you got a weak-ass go-kart. Don't you hate when you at the go-kart track and you get the weak-ass go-kart out of everybody and everybody's flying past you? And since I'm a big dude, they'll be like, you're too fat, you're too fat. And I'm not fat, I'm tall and thick. You know, it looks better on your phone than it does on mine. Why does it look better on your phone than it does on mine? It's clear as shit on your phone. I can't even see it like that. But yeah, Purple Groovy, that's the whole reason why I've been so crazy about the streams lately, is because we've been monetized for long enough and we lose money all the time. All the time. And it's pointless to do it and not get the money that you've earned by getting monetized. Just because they want to, you know, you might have said something about a particular group the wrong way and they didn't like it at some point in a 2-hour live. You know what I'm saying? 2 hours, I can't control myself for 2 hours. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can try, but if I slip up, I think they should give you like a 3-strike per live stream rule. If you mess up 3 times, then they make you, you know, sign something or go through a training or some bullshit. But it's messed up. So if you work hard and you do a good stream and people are being generous and they decide to send you money, but somewhere in that stream you got a person playing music in the background that they weren't supposed to, or unless you do a members only stream, that's the only one where you could get all of the revenue directly from the stream. But you got to have members to do that. So speaking of which, if you want a membership on the YouTube channel, make sure you do that. But I would recommend more that you either subscribe or give subscriptions on the Kick side, because that's where most of the content in real life is going to end up. This just happened to be an easy opportunity for me to test the microphone. And there was no music and nothing else that I could see that would be a copyright issue. But there's some children out here who ain't mine, and I believe that I'm okay with that from the YouTube standpoint because I'm in the public. So we're gonna see how that works out. I don't know. You know what? Ascending, I don't know how many people know that or don't know that. I really don't know. I don't know because I don't have any other monetized YouTuber friends that I really talk to like that. I do have a couple of folks that I can communicate with, but I can't get that granular with them, or I haven't, let's just say that, to really ask like what they see behind the scenes versus what I see behind the scenes. I know that most of my content is suppressed, but it's because I took a stance on saying I don't care who anybody is. I ain't on nobody's side but the right side. And if it's some bullshit, I don't care who it comes from, it will be addressed on my show. I don't care what color they are, age, well, as long as they're above 18, because you can't talk about the kids like that directly. I'll talk about them in general though, if they go out there and do something goofy. Let me see if I can actually catch this go-kart thing before my battery dies, so I can come back and get this as a clip for my own personal archive. But yeah, we at the joint. Where they at? Oh, they're on that side. They're on that side. Okay, they way over there. The good thing is there's a bunch of people on there, so anybody that doesn't really know, don't really know. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of people out there. Can you pick which one is mine? Nope. And I won't let you either. I don't trust y'all. People see this later, and they'll come back, and they'll come to the same spot looking for folks. They wild out here. They wild. So I'll let the people be somewhat entertained by the go-karting situation once it starts. But yeah, the honest truth is a lot of people that are streaming, they don't share a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff that they go through because that's part of the deal. You're like not really supposed to talk about it. If you talk about, let's say YouTube on YouTube, you get flagged for, what do they call it, discriminatory? What do they give me the flag for? Was it derogatory? Derogatory content? And then they got me for saying that AI was bad. That was a protected group. There was always something.
For your safety,
hold on, they probably can't hear
the
me.
following rules. The gas pedal is on the right and the brake pedal is on the left.
See?
The seatbelt must be worn and adjusted tightly. You must keep both hands on the steering wheel at all times. Please secure all loose clothing. Long hair must be pulled back into a ponytail.
Long hair don't care.
We already got really long hair, dude.
Welcome to the vortex track. The gas pedal's on your right and the brake pedal's to your left. There's absolutely no bumping.
All right, this guy's doing his little thing. He looks like Spirit Airlines. He looks like he works at Spirit.
Nice and slow, and stay seated with your seatbelt on until directed to exit. Have fun, and remember, no bumping.
All right, we're going to see what this looks like. We're going to see what happens over here. Let's see what we got. These slow-ass go-karts, that's why they slow. It's safe as hell. Already. They already crashing. All right, he's got to run and take the cones. No, this guy loves his job, I'm telling you.
He does.
All right, now he's going to come out here and let the next batch go. So it's like 3 times 6, it's like 18. All right. So, like I said, we're just hanging out at a go-kart track with the kids, let them ride around. We're about to get out of here because my battery's going to die anyway. And if I let my battery die on this live, then I won't have battery for music in the car at first. So, yeah, what does it say? 15%. That's after like an hour of streaming.
Randy's going so slow.
She got the slow cart. They got the go-karts and you got the slow. You see that dude? He got the fast cart. You see them spinning like that? And then we usually see them come around, it's all slow. Andrew got a fast car.
Yep. He passed his day. He said, I'll see you when we get up the line.
There you go. And see, he's been here a few times. He's been here enough times to know what number carts work.
The gas pedal is on the right and the brake pedal is on the left. The
This girl trying to drive with one hand.
You must keep both hands on the steering wheel at all times. Please secure all loose clothing. Long hair must be pulled back into a ponytail and tucked into the back of your shirt. If your cart should stop, remain seated and raise your hand. During the race, the car ahead has the right of way, and the car behind should avoid contact with slower or stop
The main thing
traffic.
is get the double
There will
cart.
be absolutely no bumping,
Because the
swerving,
double
or
car's
hitting
got
the rail.
more power.
At the end of the race, the red light will indicate that the ride is over. Please slow down and enter the loading area with caution. Remain seated until directed to exit by the attendant. Reckless driving or breaking the rules will not be allowed. And anyone doing so will be asked to leave the track without a refund. Remember, racers, this is a driver-controlled ride and you are riding at your own risk. Drive safely and have a great race. Thank you.
It's in my ear. But like I said, I do this YouTube thing. I started it out, we were having some fun. Somebody challenged us to see if whether or not we could even monetize a page. And then a year and some change later, that happened. But then once you get the insight,
That guy in the front, he does. He's on his ass.
once you get the insights and you like see what they really doing on the back end, where they'll tell you that you're not able to make money off of ads, but they'll show 30 ads during the same video, but you don't make no money off of it. Like that's bothersome to me. If you can't show ads on it, then don't show no ads. Let people get it ad free then. If you're not gonna give me no money, let it be. But that's not how they work. And that part to me is very frustrating because that's not fair. I believe in fair. That's not fair. If you're not going to let nobody see it, the ones that do see it should not have ads.
Please remain seated with your
If I
seatbelts
share
on
the link
until
out,
directed to exit.
if I share it on
Please remain
Facebook or
seated
whatever,
with your seatbelts on
and y'all
until
tell me that
directed
they,
to exit.
we can't make
Please
no
remain
money off
seated
of
with your
it.
seatbelts on until directed to exit.
Uh-oh.
Please remain seated with your seatbelts on until directed to exit. Please remain seated with your seatbelts on
The brake is on the
until
left,
directed
sir.
to exit.
The brake is
Please
on
remain
the
seated
left.
with your seatbelts on until directed to exit. Please remain seated with
They
your
all
seatbelts
hitting
on
each other
until
too.
directed
They're
to
all
exit.
running right into each
Please
other.
remain seated with your seatbelts
Bunch
on
of
until
non-driving
directed to
asses.
exit. Please remain seated with your seatbelts on until directed to exit. Please remain seated with your seatbelts on
But
until
nonetheless,
directed to
man, I
exit.
know it's not too many
Please
people
remain
left
seated
over
with
here,
your
and I took
seatbelts
my
on
time.
until directed to
So
exit.
thank you, Ascending, for
Please
sending in
remain
that
seated with
super
your
chat.
seatbelts on until
Do
directed to
appreciate
exit.
that. I really
Please remain
appreciate
seated with your
the
seatbelts on
support.
until directed to
That
exit.
was funny, yo.
Please remain seated with your
How many
seatbelts
times
on
you gonna tell me
until directed to exit.
Is he actually
Please remain
saying
seated
that?
with your seatbelts on
No,
until
it's
directed to
it's
exit.
recorded.
Please remain seated with your seatbelts on until
I can only
directed to
imagine that was
exit.
somebody's job to say
Please.
that 18 times every time they do a race.
Attention drivers, you may now exit your car in the track. As you exit, please no running or pushing. Attention drivers, you may now exit your car in the track. As you exit,
I
please
got a
no
bug
running or
on.
pushing.
Shit.
Thank you for racing with us, and please come back again.
Slow cart. Slow cart. Who has the slow cart? Oh! They're doing backfiring and all that. I thought they were shooting. I was about to be like, they shooting. They shooting. I was just talking about how nice of an area this is.
The first time, see, basically, I was behind both Andrew and Riley, right? I see Andrew up there. I said, oh, all right. I see a big old drop. I said, oh.
Oh yeah, the first time around, yeah, you gotta remember it's a drop. First time around, you gotta remember
Then
there's a drop.
I started getting used to that joint, and I said, nah, I ain't holding the brakes no more. I hit the gas on that joint.
Yeah, I'm out here with my youngest over here. Y'all can see him.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Yeah, no DNA test needed on that one. So, nah, like I said, we just out here hanging out. And I just really wanted to make sure that this mic works so I can get home and actually check and record it.
For your safety,
But we do have to get out of here. We do have to get out of here. So I appreciate the support tonight. I really do. Because that was unexpected. That was totally unexpected. That's what makes it awesome. So y'all continue to purge the bullshit where you are, and it is my hope that if we all continue to do that the world will eventually be bullshit free. But I gotta tune out for the time being. I'll be back tomorrow though on the regular stream. Small page. Alright, so y'all tune in for that. Ascending, make sure you come back for that. Throw your comments in the chat. You guys know the stuff they tell you. And YouTube, I appreciate you for not shutting down the stream tonight. Y'all have been nice for once. But other than that, y'all. I can't stop. I can't stop. Here we go. Old niggas with technology. Okay.
Just letting you know.
All right. Well, we're gonna go be old people. Look, don't keep them out all night, man.
No, we're going right back to your house.
Okay. All right. All right.
I'm taking it back to the house, and then after I'm going to her house.
All right. We ain't gonna argue it. We're gonna let you prove it. We ain't gonna argue it. I said it. That's all I had to say. Bring it. Don't have them out all super late. Like, why I gotta say? There's no discussion. Kids know better. Kids know better. Wave at the people in the chat. Wave at the people in the chat. Thanks. If you see them around, you know who they belong to. All right. If they acting up. Anyway, I can't stop the damn live. I'm trying to push it. There it goes. Anyways, shout out to y'all for stopping. I appreciate it.